Hello students, today we are going to read the lesson Two Stories About Flying. Part 1, His First Flight by Liam O'Flaherty. The story by Liam O'Flaherty is an account of a young bird that is afraid to fly for the first time. He believes that his wings would not support him. Despite his younger siblings flying fearlessly with much shorter wings, he could not gather the courage to do the same. He was punished to stay hungry if he did not try. Thus, it was his mother that compelled him to fly by using food as a trap. The lesson reflects how one hesitates to take his first step and that fear is all in the mind. One should trust one's abilities because the fear of suffering is worse than the suffering itself. The young seagull was alone on his ledge. His two brothers and sisters had already flown away the day before. He had been afraid to fly with them. Somehow, when he had taken a little run forward to the brink of the ledge and attempted to flap his wings, he became. His word meanings are seagull, a bird that lives near the sea, ledge, a narrow horizontal shelf projecting from a wall, or here a cliff. Afraid, the great expanse of sea stretched down beneath, and it was such a long way down, miles down. He felt certain that the wings would not support him, so he bent his head and ran away back to the little hole under the ledge where he slept at night. Brink is the extreme edge of land before a steep slope or a body of water. Expanse, a wide continuous area of something. Even when each of his brothers and his little sister, whose wings were far shorter than his own, ran to the brink, flapped their wings, and flew away, he failed to muster up courage to take that plunge which appeared to him so desperate. His father and mother had come around. A word meanings flap of a bird move its wings up and down when flying or preparing to fly. Muster means gather courage, gather. Plunge means jump or drive. Calling to him shrilly, upbraiding him, threatening to let him starve on his ledge unless he flew away. But for the life of him, he could not move. Shrilly means with a high pitched and piercing voice or sound, upbraiding, scold. That was 24 hours ago. Since then, nobody had come near him. The day before, all day long, he had watched his parents flying about with his brothers and sisters, perfecting them in the art of flight, teaching them how to skim the wave and how to dive for the fish. He had in fact seen his older brother, herring, a soft-finned sea fish, devour, eat quickly, cackle, laugh in a loud, harsh way, cowardice, lack of bravery. Catch his first herring and devour it, standing on a rock, while his parents circle around, raising a proud cackle, and all the morning the whole family had walked about on the big plateau midway down the opposite cliff, taunting him with his cowardice. The sun was now ascending the sky, blazing on his ledge that faced the south. He felt that heat because he had not eaten since the previous nightfall. He stepped slowly out to the brink of the ledge and standing on one leg with the other leg hidden under his wing, he closed one eye, then the another. Ascending the sky means the act of rising up through the air. Preening means to tidy and clean his feathers. Scrap means discard. And pretending to be falling asleep. Still, they took no notice of him. He saw his two brothers and his sisters lying on the plateau, dozing with their heads sunk into their necks. His father was preening the feathers on his white back. Only his mother was looking at him. She was standing on a little high hump. Hump is a rounded raised mass of earth or land. On the plateau, her white breast thrust forward. Now and again she tore at a piece of fish that lay at her feet and then scraped each side of her beak on the rock. The sight of the food maddened him. How he loved to tear food that way, scraping his beak now and again to wet it. Ga, 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 he cried, begging her to bring him some food. Ga, ko, she screamed back derisively, but he kept calling plaintively, and after a minute or so he uttered a joyful scream. His mother had picked up a piece of the fish and was flying across to him with it. Derisively means in a manner expressing contempt or ridicule. Plaintively means sad. Uttered make a sound with one's voice. He leaned out and eagerly tapping the rock with his feet, trying to get nearer to her as she flew across. But when she was just opposite to him, she halted, her wings motionless, the piece of fish in her beak almost within the reach of his beak. He waited a moment in surprise, wondering why she did not come nearer. Maddened by hunger, he dived on the fish. With a loud scream, he fell outwards and downwards into space. Then a monstrous terror seized him, and his heart stood still. He could only hear nothing, but it only lasted a minute. The next moment, he felt his wings spread outwards. The wind rushed against his feathers and then under. Monstrous means horrible, seized means gap, headlong means with the head foremost, soaring fly or rising high in the air. His stomach and against his wings, he could feel the tips of his wings cutting through the air. He was not falling headlong now. He was soaring gradually, downward and outwards. He was no longer afraid. He just felt a bit dizzy. Then he flapped his wings once and he soared upwards. Swoop means especially of a bird move rapidly downwards through the air. Ga, 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 cool, ah. His mother swooped past him, his wings making a loud noise. He answered her with another scream. Then his father flew over him screaming. He saw his two brothers and sister flying around him, curveting and banking and soaring and diving. Curveting means perform a series of jumps on the hind legs. Then he completely forgot that he had not always been able to fly, and commanded himself to dive as soar and curve, shrieking shrilly. He was near the sea now, flying straight over it, facing straight out over the ocean. He saw a vast green sea beneath him. Shrieking means making a high-pitched piercing cry or sound. Shrilly means loudly or forcefully. Ridges means a long narrow hilltop mountain range. Little ridges moving over it, and he turned his beak sideways and cawed amusedly. Cawed means utter a caw. His parents and his brothers and sisters had landed the green flooring ahead of him. They were beckoning to him, calling him shrilly. He dropped his legs to stand on the green sea. His legs sank into it. He screamed with fright and attempted to rise again, flapping his wings. Beckoning means gesture. But he was tired and weak with hunger and he could not rise. Exhausted by the strange exercise, his feet sank into the green sea. Then his belly touched it and he sank no farther. He was floating onto it, and around his family was screaming, praising him, and their beaks were offering him scrap of dogfish. He had made his first flight. Yes, this presentation was made by Nikita Meena of class 10C. Thanks.